Greetings everybody, welcome to my channel Meta Messiah. I just wanted to dovetail onto my last video and just add a little bit. I came to find out over the weekend that the new CEO of YouTube is really into Web3. So that's really exciting. I'll talk a little bit about that. Another thing is, and I did actually maybe mention or put up some imagery in the last, in the prior video, but I want to show it again. This is the Ryoshi research background of the Twitter page. And then the Shibarium post that's on Shaitoshi's Twitter. He retweeted it. And the imagery is almost like consistent in time. And Ryoshi changed his background. Ryoshi changed background on Twitter. This was not there before. Moon and stars at night. Moon and stars at night with a ship. And there's a tail. And the story matters. The story matters. I really love Shiba Inu for the story. And it was very much a community that built a token. And then it was such a powerful community. They're like, wow, this thing's growing like crazy. Doge killer. It rode on the coattails of Doge, just in that people love the Shiba Inu, but it was like, we're doing Doge, but actually this is a project much bigger than Doge. And it fell through, and it followed through. It never fell through. It followed through on everything it said it was going to do. It did Shiba Swap. It added Bone. It added Leash. It added a lot of features to Shiba Swap, okay? But Bone and Leash being two very big things. And in terms of the Ryoshi connection with Shib, that's kind of the heart of it. And that's, I think, really important. With Shibarium coming out, it's going to be happening soon. This is going to be huge. And it makes sense that this coming back, the return of Ryoshi, is perhaps coming very soon. And so, and I've been asked before, what do you think of Shib? I like Shib a lot. It's definitely one of the best projects out there. It's very important for the ERC20 ecosystem and for scaling Ethereum. You know how much Ethereum was flowing when Shiba Inu was hitting its peak? Almost, I think, 0.00008 in that 8 region. It was scaling a lot. It was increasing the transactions for Ethereum a lot. I like Shib. I just don't like how they communicate all the time. I think the communication could be way better, but it is the most powerful community. And it doesn't surprise me that just people leaving Shiba Inu, developers, there are some devs we've heard of leave, and they maybe have some type of animosity with Shiba Inu, perhaps. But if they are in the whole philosophies of Buddhism that underlie Ryoshi, don't forget Milarepa is on Ryoshi's Twitter. Okay, Milarepa is an important siddha, a very important Buddhist and enlightened one, and it's all about, I think, personal redemption in a lot of ways, because Milarepa, if I understand, was a murderer and then later becomes enlightened, goes on the path of Buddhism and is reborn and goes a better path in life. And so I think that kind of might be what we're seeing with Shiba Inu, meaning in a very Buddhist sense, this is another path for these devs. And perhaps Suka's it. Perhaps Suka is it. And Shiba Inu and Suka can do something together. And I will not be surprised if Shibarium lists Suka. Or you could trade Suka and Shibarium. Lots of projects are going to trade on Shibarium. A lot of microcaps. And yet, with all of those projects trading on Shibarium, the only ones that will survive, as we've come to see in the crypto broader ecosystem of all of them, is how big is its community. That's one big factor. Is the utility something that's novel enough that could be used and people want to use it? Does it have good utility? Okay. And then finally, is it safe and secure, and does it maintain some level of people's privacy and anonymity? So safe, secure, and keeping the anonymous aspect of one who possesses crypto, blockchain assets, okay, digital assets on the blockchain. That's a big deal in the end in terms of any project on Shibarium. There's going to be lots of them that are, as even, Shitoshi in the medium is trying to basically saying, look, I got the whipping stick here. Y'all got to stay in line with our vision and try to burn Shib and be basically good players. And we all know there's going to be bad players. My hope in the end, though, is to see all these kind of like what a lot of people are calling a LARP. I'm not saying they're LARPs. There's a lot of tokens that fall into the category. Is this, what type of shit coin is this? What type of meme coin is this? What type of community token? What type of LARP is it? There's been so many. Let's just be honest with ourselves. There have been so many rug pull scam type tokens that are just, ooh, we're Ryoshi, we're a Shib token, and just association with Shib. But these tokens, as they came out, Suka with their fair launch, their stealth launch, and Okinami, two in particular I've been studying the most. Fair launch, safe contracts, renounced contracts, billion tokens, Okinami the wave, Suka the dragon, imagery, the fisherman and the dragon. Here on the Okinami Twitter page, Urashima Taro Surimono, I think is the name, by Gayukoen, the fisherman, and there's relation to this folklore, the dragon. Suka's got dragon right in their token symbol. I think Suka's more about that community token, that the community will dictate what it will be. Just complete decentralized token, the community owned, community controlled, and it's going to be the community builder, big time community builder token, like Shiba Inu. It kind of like we're trying to see like a reincarnation of Shiba Inu, and it seems to be heading along that trajectory based on how much it's been up since its beginning. Okinami, on the other hand, I think that's the in-house project. I think that is the project that the ETH Foundation, and maybe in conjunction with some of the Shib devs too, this Ryoshi core group, saying we need to have this other solution that we have some level of control over and can build this in a DeFi manner and have good devs in the community and build a good community. We need a surge token. The message of this is, of course, the narrative is anything but the surge right now. The narrative right now is crypto going to go to a bull market, is the staking, oh no, ETH unstaking, and ETH is going to crash in March or April when they go through the Shanghai fork. The attention's off of what's going on right now. Okinami is going to be a good wait. It's going to be for the patient fisherman. Okay, what more beautiful symbolism other than Urashima Taro Surimono and that fisherman, and Ryoshi, fisherman, Okinami, the wave. Okay, the next wave in DeFi. Okay, as CEXs, as centralized exchanges and centralized means of crypto are going to be flipping, I think, to the more preferred and trusted DeFi. Who knows what Okinami is going to do, but I see it scaling a lot of Ethereum, and if it's going to transact back and forth, ETH, Okinami, ETH, there might be an interplay there in terms of how Okinami just in itself will from trading lots of Okinami, it's going to scale a ton of ETH. Once the cat's out of the bag completely, I think once Okinami becomes like, as we all are, waiting with high anticipation as far as it being a surge token, once it comes out, this is connected to ETH, possible in-house solution, but completely decentralized, anonymous, could still be anonymous. Could have just the Ryoshi backdrop and then some type of dev communication as it's been going. Twitter, through the medium, okay, on the blockchain. As we see then Okinami become the story in the mainstream acceptance, seeing it. The small community right now is the only thing paying attention. The Telegram, go to the Telegram. Link in the description. It's going to trade like wildfire. It's going to be like, boom. It's going to be a lot of trading at Okinami back and forth to ETH because it's going up so much. People are taking profits and so on, trading it up. Going to scale a lot of ETH. Then, what is the byproduct of that? Some maybe staking a pair so that, you know, there's something that goes with Okinami ETH pairing, staking, rewards, validators, okay? But something in the end that it, by usage of holding Okinami, maybe it collateralizes ETH transactions and provides some speed and validation of these ETH transactions in a way that wasn't done before because there's technology behind it. Tech. You're buying technology. You're buying the dev team. Well, you're buying the community, the dev team too, which is part of the community. Just like how Shitoshi is a part of the community of Shibarium. And he's a good asset there. I do like Shitoshi in the end, although I do differ with him on a number of things in my own mind. But you know, he's much more of an expert than me, so I'm not going to criticize the guy too much. But like I said, could communicate better. Finally, with YouTube, I wanted to end on this. YouTube going into this new CEO of YouTube. My God. He's into Web3, okay? This could be huge for YouTube creators, could be huge for blockchain and the use of crypto through YouTube. This is enormous if it happens. Be good for my channel. The world's changing, folks, and crypto is part of that change. This is the next wave in the internet, in finance. The wave is a very big one. It's a big change. And just brace for it. And that's why, again, this is not financial advice or investing advice. It's a good idea to own crypto because if the world were going that direction, and it looks like it is, you want to have some. Just like owning Amazon, just like owning Google, just like owning all the other .coms before they became big, before they exploded. So that being said, I hope you liked the video. I think we really got something going. I think there could be some possible synergies here with Shibarium, with Suka and Okinami. I think I have a feeling in my gut they're both going to be traded on Shibarium because of the strength of the communities. Okinami is building its community, but once the word gets out, once people believe, it's going to get a lot bigger. And that, I think that confirmation, that faith is with our anticipated, the next message from the dev. We need the dev's next message, and it's going to be probably a very important one. And we wait for it 90 days. We'll wait 180. We'll wait 180. We just want to see it happen. And I think it will. Just be patient, folks. Like, comment, share. Give me your thoughts. Subscribe, though. Hit the bell. So important. That boosts the video and the algorithm. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.